Welcome again to my channel. I did a video on overheating PT Cruiser. Overheating PT Cruiser. I got a lot of questions and a lot of comment on that video. I even got a little flack on that video for some things I mentioned concerning checking your fan operation, when the fan should come on, when it should go off. That's not my issue. What I want to talk about is other reasons that can make your car overheat. I'm gonna go over one little simple procedure that the average do-it-yourself guy miss. That's right, simple procedure that the average guy or the do-it-yourself guy seem to miss all the time. We're gonna talk about that when I get back. And we're gonna talk about it. Welcome back. Okay, overheating PT Cruiser. Look, yes, there's many reasons why your car can overheat. And a lot of average do-it-yourself guys overlook the simplest reasons why your car can continue to overheat. And I'm gonna go over one in this video. All right, I went over the fan pretty much in detail in the last video. In this video, we're gonna talk about air. Air creates space in your cooling system. If your cooling system has more space in it than physical liquid coolant, then you're gonna have some problems. You're gonna have some overheating issue. Now, your cooling system need to be free of air, all the air, as much as possible, because keep in mind that coolant flows through your radiator, through your heater coil, through little bitty thin 3/4 hoses, back to your water pump, or back to your radiator, back to your water pump, back to the engine, and it's just a vicious cycle. Now, if you got more air than physical liquid coolant in your car, you're gonna have some problems. You're gonna have some overheating. You're gonna continue to have overheat. Now, the days are gone where you just pour the coolant in the radiator and you're done. I mean, you can take a empty, brand new radiator, put it on the car, take the cap off, pour coolant in there, and you would think you full, but then a half of the bottle. That's because of air in the system. We have to get the air out of the system. A lot of people don't know this, but this particular car, the PT Cruiser, has a bleeder screw right up under the thermostat housing. A bleeder screw. That's how you get all the air out. That's how you get most of the air out. So, this air bleeder valve is located up under the thermostat. It's a 3/8 head. So all you need is a 3/8 socket. Now it may be a little hard to get to, so you're gonna need some swivels. Put your 3/8 on your swivel socket and an extension. Go down there, loosen that bolt, fill your cooling system up till coolant start pouring out. That way you know, well, as you're filling it up, you're essentially pushing all the air out through that bleeder valve. That is the whole purpose of that valve. So, I left that out in the fan discussion. That's why I want to talk about it now. People, we got to get all the air out of the system so the cooling system can work properly. And again, that is done with the bleeder screw. The PT Cruiser is unique. It has a cooling system bleeder screw. In extreme cases, I've had to take my coolant pressure tester and push the coolant all the way down to get all the air out. But the goal here is to get all the air out of the system. You want it all out so you can at least eliminate that as being one of the reasons why you're still overheating. Again, there's a bunch of reasons why your car could be overheating. Let's not make this simple thing one of them. Okay, let's eliminate this simple, reason. Get all the air out your system, properly fill your system up, then fill your reservoir up to proper level, then go drive the car and see if you're still overheating. If not, you did a good job. If you're still overheating, you have other problems. I'll go over your other problems on another video. But for now, I want to concentrate on getting all the air out of your system. Not just PT Cruiser, any car. Any car. To optimize coolant, you can't have air in the system. It's got to be free of air. All liquid coolant should be in there. So the average car do have a bleeder screw on pretty much all of them. Well, there's some that don't. Now, they make kits to eliminate all this. You don't have to go hunting down no bleeder screw. You don't have to use no tool to get the bleeder screw. If you're one of those cats that can't find your bleeder screw or it's too hard to get to, they make kits. And I'm hoping some sponsors put their kits down here at the bottom. Some radiator refill funnel kits. It essentially will bleed it out as you fill it up. There's a lot of them on the market. Radiator refill purging cooling system kit. They even make some kits that will essentially pour a vacuum on your cooling system and suck all your coolant in at the same time. Again, there's several on the market. You don't necessarily have to hunt down your bleeder screw or, you know, use your bleeder screw. But my point is to get all the air out your system. Let's not make this the reason why your car's still overheating. It's not that hard to do. Either use the bleeder screw or use some of the sponsors refill kit, coolant refill funnel kits, or the bleeder tool kits that they have out there on the market. Okay? Get all the air out your system. Eliminate that as one of the reasons why you're overheating. And that's only one. Again, this is one of the reasons why. This is one of the reasons that your car can still be overheating. You may have air in the system. All right. I'll talk about the other reasons on the next video. I've covered the fan. I've covered the air in the system. Next video, I'm gonna cover the thermostat, then the water pump, and if all that fails, you know, we're gonna discuss the radiator. We're gonna discuss the whole coolant flow because it's getting cold and you know, heater season coming up. All this is going to affect your heating too, because remember, you got to have air going through your heater core, or coolant going through your heater core for your heater to work. So if you're overheating, you're not going to get that properly. So I'm gonna cover that, and after I cover all this, if all that's failed, it's going to be time to do a block test. But we do not want to make it that far, because a block test will essentially tell you it's internal. You got some internal stuff going on where you need to remove the cylinder head, either send it out to get repaired, check your head gasket, stuff like that. But we don't want to get that far. So I'm gonna go over all the things you have control over as far as basic things. I mean, some of this you still may need to take to a shop, a dealership, to get properly diagnosed. But for the most part, the easy stuff we're gonna cover in this video up until I get to the main stuff. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video.